What's good, y'all? It's your boy Kid Brims, aka the Jersey God of Westchester, and I just wanted to bring something different to my channel. Now we all know what has been going on with this coronavirus, and in my personal opinion, I believe that everybody they're just ODing, like they're taking it out of proportion. I'm gonna tell you why. Now this is all my personal opinion. If you agree, then you agree. If you don't, then again, it's my opinion. But I was reading on the symptoms of the coronavirus, and it sounds exactly just like the flu. They have the same symptoms: the fever, the cough, the aches, the fatigue, the weakness, the chills, sweats, congestion. The only thing that's different about the coronavirus is the shortness of breath, and that the symptoms appear 2 to 4 days. Now, where was this energy when swine flu was happening or Ebola was happening? Now, I remember when I was in middle school when swine flu was happening, and I was in the class with the max 6 people, on a good day 7 people when the whole swine flu was out. They never quarantined the school. But now the coronavirus is out. Y'all want to quarantine schools and everything, and everybody's packing out. Packing out the grocery store, like jamming the grocery stores. Y'all buying Lysol. Y'all reselling Purell for like $20 to $30. ODing, but y'all wasn't like this when the swine flu was happening. Like, really, is like that? That is what we're doing. That's what we're doing here. I don't understand it at all. Cause like I said, swine flu happened. Y'all was never like this. It takes this virus to make sure y'all want to be clean now. Shouldn't y'all already have been doing this even without this coronavirus? Y'all want to be clean now, wipe down everything. But y'all wasn't like this when Ebola and swine flu was happening. I remember when these breakouts happened. And now all of a sudden, it affects, again, schools. My job is now shut down for the rest of the season. My store is not closed yet, but my other job is shut down for the rest of the season. Because for those who know me, know I work for an NBA G League team. I'm not going to say, but the people that personally know me know I work for a G League team. And the rest of the season is shut down, so now I have to wait and see what's going to happen with that job. But now, what happened last night is the NBA season got suspended. Now, everybody knows I'm a huge basketball fan. I'm a huge Knicks fan. And, when the playoff time comes around, I just love watching playoffs. It doesn't matter who's in it. The basketball person in me just loves watching. So now, Rudy Gobert does this thing where I don't know where he was, but I guess this was after practice or after a game where, he ended the interview and then he was touching the tape recorders and the mics, and then come to find out 2 days later, now he wasn't inside the arena. He was outside the arena or something, tested positive for the coronavirus. Now, just imagine you're a fan, like a fan of the Thunder and the Jazz, because this just happened last night, that the Thunder and the Jazz were about to tip off. A team doctor ran on, told officials that Rudy Gobert tested positive for the coronavirus. Now the game got postponed, and both the Jazz and the Oklahoma City Thunder had to stay inside their locker rooms for 5 hours, quarantining themselves, just to make sure that they don't have the coronavirus. And now, not even like 5-10 minutes ago, another person on the Jazz, the one of the stars, Donovan Mitchell, just tested positive for coronavirus. Like, this is crazy. Like, Rudy Gobert, like, I don't understand why you would, like, take that, like, do that as a joke. Like, yeah, we're taking the coronavirus seriously, and if you know that, why would you just, touch the reporters' mics and everything? Now, you have other teams that the Jazz played. Now they have to quarantine themselves because, since Rudy Gobert tested positive for the coronavirus, now the past teams that they play. Now, I don't know all the past teams. I know one of them was my team, the Knicks. Like they have to quarantine themselves and they have to test the players to see if they have the coronavirus. Now, what I believe the NBA should do, if they don't, think about it already, is they test everybody in the league, whoever is an NBA player, they should test them and see who else has the coronavirus. Because I know that they were talking about, like previous, before the whole Rudy Gobert, they were talking about suspending the season to see if the season should go on or not because of this whole breakout. Now, with the NCAA, it makes no sense because, like, you're having March Madness. Now, everybody knows that follows basketball that this is, like, the biggest time for college basketball is March Madness because, everybody, puts a bracket in, does online brackets, try to make money out of it, see who's going to win the national championship. But yet you're having all these kids play with limited fans, so only, like, the families of the players, and then you have the staff. So it's pretty much, this is going to look like a scrimmage. Like, yeah, you're going to show it on TV, but it's not going to give us that March Madness feel like it does every year. Like, oh, maybe an upset happens, like where the UMBC beat Virginia that one year, the 16th that beat the number 1 seed, which never happened, like, ever in March Madness history, like NCAA basketball history during the tournament. Like, let's say that happens, or, one of those crazy buzzer beaters when it comes down to the wire, like one of those games. Like, it's not going to give us that feel, and it sucks because it's like you want to play the game with fans, but you might as well. I think what they should do is just push back the date, even though it sucks. They just push back the tournament, and the NBA push back the NBA season, test everybody just to make sure that they don't have it. And if they don't have it, continue the tournament, continue the NBA season, because I know the NBA has till Thursday to decide. Because, again, like I said, they were going to decide anyway that if they should, suspend the season or keep playing games but without fans, or just limit the fans, But they should just test everybody just to make sure who else has the coronavirus, Because, again, basketball is one of my favorite sports. I don't want to see the NBA season to, like, be suspended or like end on that note because of the coronavirus. Because, again, like I said, y'all wasn't doing this for the swine flu or Ebola, like, at all. Like, I've never seen so many people, like, go crazy over this coronavirus when it pretty much has the flu-like symptoms, but with shortness of breath. Because then what happens if you don't have shortness of breath and you have just allergies and everything? Because I guarantee if this wasn't going on and everybody was getting sick, it'd probably like, oh, it's just my allergies acting up, or maybe I have the flu. Like, I honestly don't get it at all. Like, you have people, like, now walking with masks and everything. They're going to wash their hands, buying Lysol, again, like I said. Want to make sure everything's clean. Like, my other job, they're cleaning, like, everything down. So my question is that if this virus wasn't going down, was y'all going to do this either way? No, y'all wasn't going to do this. Because nobody was wearing a mask like they are right now before. Like, you'll have, like, the very few people, like, when I say very few, I mean very few people wear masks. But everybody else was fine. Everybody, dapping up each other, giving handshakes, hugs and everything. Now, all of a sudden, y'all want to dap up with feet? Like, what? Y'all need to keep the same energy all the time. It shouldn't take a virus for y'all to finally wash your asses, in all honesty. It shouldn't take a virus to do this. Y'all should have been doing this day in and day out from the jump. It shouldn't take a virus for y'all to realize, oh, we should be more clean. Nah, y'all should be clean every day. Not just because of this. I mean, every day. Wherever you go, you come out of a restaurant or you go in a restaurant, wash your hands before you eat. Wash your hands after you eat. When you touch the door, put hand sanitizer on just so you just won't get sick in general. Like y'all don't keep the same energy at all. Cause again, it shouldn't take this whole epidemic, whatever you want to call it, this virus breakout, for y'all to realize, oh, I should be washing my hands. Oh, I should do this. Oh, I should do that. Nah, chief, that ain't it. Y'all should have been doing this from the jump. Like, it doesn't make sense, like, at all. Like, this whole thing is getting out of hand now. Like honestly, I don't get it, because I keep repeating myself. I'm sorry, but swine flu, y'all wasn't like this. Y'all wasn't quarantining the schools. I went to school. My classes, again, only had 7 people in each class. Half the school was out. They didn't shut it down. Never heard of a school shutting down during the swine flu. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But from what I remember, they didn't shut down the schools. I remember when Ebola was going around. They wasn't like this. So, what's the difference between swine, Ebola, and the coronavirus? Why y'all giving this type of energy to the coronavirus but not to swine flu and Ebola? I want y'all to answer me that. But, I just wanted to touch on it, how it's affecting, like, people's jobs, what's really going on with the NBA now. It's just like, this whole thing is just crazy to me. Because what if that one player, what if Rudy Gobert did test positive? Then what? Y'all was going to continue. Y'all was probably would have happened, most likely, was the NBA probably would have continued, but with just less fans. I think they wouldn't have suspended the season. I think it just took this one player to test positive to be like, oh, we need to suspend the season. That's it. But, I just wanted to touch on it. That, because I was talking about it with my coworkers and everything. My friends when I play 2K on Xbox. I just wanted to touch on it. But I don't know what I'm going to call this. Maybe y'all can help me come out with the name. Just like kind of like a podcast thing, but I don't know if it's a podcast or should be a podcast. Maybe it should. I don't know. You can let me know in the comments. But, it's your boy Kid Brims, a.k.a. the Jersey God of Westchester. I'll see y'all later. Let me know what y'all think about this coronavirus down in the comment section, man. Let me hear y'all take. Y'all heard mine, so let me hear yours. But I'll see y'all in the next one.